Well, to discuss Mitt Romney's performance and his presidential prospects, I'm joined by Adam Lockyer. Dr. Lockyer is a lecturer in American politics at the University of Sydney's US Studies Centre. Adam Lockyer, thanks so much for your time this evening.
Good to see you.
Before we talk about Mitt Romney and how he went, Clint Eastwood's monologue to an empty chair as though he was performing Hamlet or something. What did you make of it, and what sort of lead-in was that for Mr. Romney?
It was completely bizarre. It was an incoherent ramble, and by the 15 minutes, it was a very long, stretched out 15 minutes, the audience was completely confused about what the purpose of having Clint Eastwood up there was. It was completely bizarre.
Mitt Romney himself. Now, in the eyes of some in his own party, he's more the last man standing rather than the outstanding man in this process. How much do you think his speech may have dispelled doubts within his own party, let alone with the US voters?
I don't think that his speech achieved that. I mean, it was a well-crafted speech. It was competently delivered, though he failed to do two of key things. The first one was to paint a very different picture of America. So under Obama, a second term, America would look like this. Under a Romney administration, it would look something completely different. And I think he sort of fell down on that scorecard. And second of all, he failed to get into any real policy detail. So although it was well presented, it fell down in substance. In
regard to painting a difference, there was one moment. Let's have a listen to a short piece from Mitt Romney's speech where he compares his promise to that of his opponent. Let's have a quick listen.
President Obama promised to begin to slow the rise of the oceans. And to heal the planet. My promise is to help you and your family.
Mitt Romney there, and I'm speaking to Adam Lockyer here in the studio. Adam Lockyer, that's a pretty big, pretty vague promise there at the end, but at this time when the economy is suffering and folks are thinking of home, thinking, am I going to save my home? Am I going to keep my job? Am I going to find a job? That simple, home-focused message, how much will it cut through?
I don't think it really cut through at all. It's kind of one of those statements which is all things to all people. I'm going to help your family. And without the details, I don't think it's really going to cut through, particularly to the undecided voter.
Now, in a piece you wrote for the Conversation website, you said, quote, "It has become clear that Mitt Romney does not intend on winning the presidency. He hopes President Barack Obama will lose it." Why do you say that?
And I think that became even clearer after his speech today. I think that over the summer he was really running on a not Obama platform. So if you're disenchanted with Obama, vote for me. And what we saw is a slide in the polls for Romney. This isn't working. So when he announced his VP, we thought that he was going to switch this around and actually stand for something. But what we saw today was back to old Romney, which is not Obama.
So are you saying there is not disenchantment, that as he painted it yet again today, that the excitement, the hope of 4 years ago, Mr. Romney says it's soured into disenchantment, disappointment. You're saying that is not the mood in the electorate?
No, I'm saying that right now it's neck and neck. So we could see a Romney victory, we could see an Obama victory, but Obama is pulling ahead. So whatever Romney is trying, it's not working.
In regard to the economy, as we were talking about before, and as Mr. Romney alluded to, now this guy's a successful businessman. He's a wealthy man. How much is that going to play for him? How could it play against him at this time when folks are worrying about their hip pocket and the economy and what it means for them?
Yeah, so Romney is a businessman, and most people are high